Beautiful day to be out here. Finally doing some sailing. Actual sailing. Wow. That seems like it just never happens anymore. Sometimes it sucks on passage. Welcome to Escape. This is your first time joining us. We took off from Miami, headed for the Bahamas. Crossed the Gulf Stream, rounded Bimini, and anchored up on Bahama Bank. I just want to sleep. At least I got to see dolphins. Last time on Escape, we were forced out of our bunks at 3 in the morning because of a wind shift and left the bank headed for Mackie Shoal. With the wind right on the nose, we eventually anchor up at Bird Key. This time on Escape, we pick up where we left off at Bird Key Anchorage, which is part of the Berry Islands. It's one of the southernmost islands in the Berry Islands chain. Our original plan was to set a course for Spanish Wells and check in, but after our experience coming across Mackie Shoal, we opt for a much more comfortable sail for New Providence Island, West Bay. If we had kept our original course of Spanish Wells, we would end up just sailing into the wind, as you can tell by these wind barbs. As the day progresses, the wind builds and increases out of the north-northeast. No good for Spanish Wells. So we continue on to New Providence Island, where we end up camped out under quarantine for over a week, waiting for the wind to shift and finally give us a direction where we can get to Spanish Wells without beating into the wind. Cruising along 4.8 knots. We're arriving at 350. Tracking Pavidi turn on radar. Closing fast. My closing speed is 3.5 knots. I'll be passing him soon. He's he's almost 3/4 of a mile away. A little less than 3/4 of a mile from me. I'm reeling him in. Ooh. Yeah, we're in like 8,000 feet of water right now. Comes the breeze. Look at these big whales. I don't know if you can see that, but they look like rolling hills. Rolling hills. Look at that. Just wanna be alone with you. Just wanna be alone with you. Oh. Got windy quick. Another pup.
Be alone with you. Same old thing, the same old thing that keeps me around. If you wanna come around, baby, it's cool. And if you wanna fuck around, baby, I do. Just wanna be alone with you. With you. With you. With you.
10,000 feet wide. I don't even know. I can't even think about that. It doesn't even make sense to me. Oh, she like that. She like that. Wow, let's heal. Let's stress on the autopilot. Means I don't have to drive. I think it sounds done. Here eating my burger, and there's Mike on the Providence turn doing his thing. He's got so many sails on that boat, it's insane. Got an option for every condition imaginable. What a beautiful boat and a beautiful day. trying to match speed on boats with two completely different sail plans and hull designs isn't always easy. Right now I have my Genoa totally furled up and I'm trying to go as slow as I possibly can, waiting for Mike. But this is my first day really sailing. I mean, what am I supposed to do, reef down? It's tough to keep boats equal. Even though Mike is starting to go out of sight, I can still track him on the radar. So I set up a MARPA target. That way I can get his bearing and his speed and his closing speed and determine what I should do. Just there in the distance you can see New Providence Island, Nassau. We're heading for West Bay. Out here sailing along with no Wi-Fi and no 4G. It's when you really realize how important music is. If I didn't have music out here, I would probably start talking to Wilson. After a beautiful run from Bird Key anchorage, we approach West Bay. The inlet to West Bay isn't marked, so you really want to have good charts, but we didn't see any depths lower than about 10 feet on the approach. I recommend Explorer charts. We anchor up in about 8 feet of water. If you're looking for Wi-Fi, you really want to stick near the houses on the shore, and with a decent amplifier you should be able to pick up something. Catch up with us next time on Escape, where we end up on another planet. We anchor up in West Bay for a week and stay under quarantine at anchor, waiting for the wind to shift out of the northeast. It just kept blowing for days on end. Couldn't catch a break as we try to sail and continue on so we can check in at Spanish Wells. It's a little windy. That's why we're stuck here. Moved the boat. I was anchored over there a minute ago, way out there. But just moved next to Mike. Hopefully they can verify that on the tracker and they'll see that I'm still mobile. So I was finally able to get some Wi-Fi. Had to go tuck in right next to these wicked nice homes. Been sitting here in the dinghy for like an hour. I'm gonna head back to the boat now.
We're gonna try to work it out.
In the Bahamas, sipping down Wi-Fi on the trickle. Still getting my wicked salty fix. Just want to thank you guys for following us south. Really appreciate all the support. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out some of our most recent episodes. And if you really want to get a dose of escape, start with episode 1 and watch them all. Head on over to followescape.com, check out our social media accounts, and see where we're at.